This time on Search and Survival, the top survival stories from July 2021 with some bear stories that will give you nightmares. Welcome to Rat and Cat Search and Survival, where we take a look at stories of those who have gone missing so others can learn how to survive. I'm Nichole. Let's get started. First, I'm going to jump back to a story that just popped up in May and June. In the Croatan National Forest, North Carolina, 20-year-old Joshua Clauson went for a walk in the woods one morning and disappeared without a trace. Rescue crews searched for the man for 8 days without any luck. Finally, on the 8th day, Clauson stumbled out onto a country road near a house, and the homeowner called for help. Clauson said he survived on rainwater and followed the sound of traffic to reach civilization. In the Mendocino National Forest, California, a family of 3 followed their GPS's advice to avoid Highway 20 from Corning and instead took a Forest Service road to Fort Bragg. Then around midnight, the brakes failed and they hurtled down a mountainside and crashed. They didn't know it, but they were only about 2 miles from the Hammerhorn Lake campground. The driver, 39-year-old Nichole Ferguson, was thrown through the windshield and became trapped between the mountainside and the engine block. But eventually she dug herself out. It then took another hour to dig out her father, 57-year-old David Flowers, who was pinned in the wreckage. The first day they tried to gather their wits and navigate the terrain, but ended up staying the second night in a makeshift camp. That's when a bear attacked. The 3 skirted off by yelling at it all together. On the 3rd day, the mother and daughter left the father, who was injured in the wreck, with their pets and went in search of help. Finally, on the 4th day, the 2 women were able to flag down a truck that passed by and summon help. And near Island Park, Idaho, on Stampede Meadow Road, a female grizzly bear chased a mountain biker. Fortunately, the biker was able to outrun the bear. U.S. Forest Service officials believe the bear had cubs and she was protecting them. And this one really gives me chills. About 50 miles north of Nome, Alaska, a man was staying in a shack at a remote mining camp when a bear attacked him and drug him down to a nearby river. The man escaped, but over the next week, the bear returned every night, attacking the man in the cabin. The man hadn't slept in days when a helicopter carrying researchers to the remote village of Kotzebue veered off course to avoid some clouds and spotted the man on his hands and knees waving a white flag for help. Bear attacks are on the rise in the United States because humans are encroaching more and more on bear territory. The National Park Service offers this advice. Predatory bears are very different than surprised or defensive bears. If you encounter a bear that's curious or stalks you like a predator, be ready to fight. Do not run. Stalking and curious bears are not in a defensive mindset like surprised bears. They are ready to attack their prey at a moment's notice, and you are the prey. Try to seek shelter in a car or building if possible. If that isn't an option, get ready to fight back with anything that you have, whether that's a gun, bear spray, sticks, rocks, or even your fists. Also, in the years I've been doing Search and Survival, there's been a number of stories where people have successfully scared off attacking animals by using their fingers to gouge them in the eyes. So that's an option. All right, that's it for this time on Search and Survival. Thanks for watching. Until next time, get out there, be safe, and remember, if you need to, poke it in the eye.